Keep moving it. How are you this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. I like your little sign. That's pretty.
Thank you.
Your
Thank
name in
you.
lights.
Yeah. Yeah, I stream on Twitch, so a friend of mine um gifted that as a present to me.
Oh,
So
that's
I
nice.
love having it back there.
That's
Yeah.
great. Yeah. So, what can you tell us about the show and the upcoming episodes, if anything?
Oh man, the cases get wackier. We really get to see more of the team's personality, see us in situations outside of the court, and see us grow as a work family.
Okay. And Marsha Warfield recently appeared on the show. What was it like working with her?
It was amazing. It was amazing. I have a tendency to get shy from time to time, if you can believe that.
Hmm.
And so I walked past John's dressing room and she was in there chatting with him. And I just kind of stood in the doorway and I waved and I kind of left. And he was like, "Do you want to come in?" I was like, So I went downstairs to the glam room and I'm getting ready. They're putting on my makeup and doing my hair. And she comes down there and she's in the doorway and she was like, get up, give me a hug. And I was like, but that's just how warm and inviting she was through the
Nice.
entire process. Getting to work with her for 2 episodes was fantastic. Like I'm still smiling so hard because I watched the show when I was little. It was in
Did you?
syndication at the time, and her character is so iconic.
Yeah.
So getting to take the torch from her and move forward as Gergs is just a dream come true, really.
Does she pass the baton to you?
She did. She did. Like there's a picture of the two of us and we're both pointing at each other.
Ah, that's nice. So if you were a fan of the show, then how long did it take you to warm up to working with John Larroquette?
I think it was instant. It
Really?
was instant. We have a mutual friend, and she reached out right before we started. I think we had a Zoom call to meet everybody, and she's like, I've worked with him. He could be a bit abrasive, but he's a lovable person. Once please don't be intimidated. So I was like, okay, and I didn't seem to be in a Zoom call. He was really sweet. He's like, I want to make sure that I say your name right. It's Lacretta, right? I said, yes, it is. It is. And every day working with him, like I just admire him so much,
Mhm.
and getting to watch him work and interact with all of us, not just with people that he's been in the business with forever, because we do have some guest stars coming up that are in his same ilk,
Oh, good.
but to watch him interact with all of us is just remarkable. I can't say anything else. I adore him. I dearly, madly, and truly I do.
Are you allowed to mention any of these upcoming guest stars by name?
I think I'm allowed to. I'm not going to because
Ah,
some of them are surprises
okay.
and I don't want to be the one to ruin the surprise. But
Right.
I think that there'll definitely be some faces that you've seen before. Yeah.
Great, great. And do we learn more about Gerg's personal life this season?
Yes, we do. We're taping an episode now, and we get to learn a little bit more about her and some of her aspirations. And there might possibly be a love interest for
That was
Gergs.
my
That would
next
be fun.
question.
Yeah, yeah. I'm in that stage in my life where I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do as far as dating and things like that. And I've been doing research into matchmaking, which is expensive. So
Hmm.
I don't know if I'm going to go that route, but I know that I am moving in different circles now and I want to be safe. So matchmaking I just may have to bite the bullet and do it that way, just so that I find someone who's going to be in it for me and not in it for what they think might come with me.
Right, right.
And so for Gergs, she don't have to worry about that because she's just your regular good time girl. And people do tend to gravitate towards her, and they tend to gravitate towards me as well. But because she is just so special, she draws attention from all kinds,
Mhm.
and she is also a very smart person. And I think that puts her in situations where she meets people that you wouldn't meet every day. So we'll see what ends up happening with her, and I'm excited to find that out.
Okay, good. So is there anything you could tell us about the new clerk joining the show, Wyatt? I think he's supposed to start the
um
night show.
Yeah, I think it's going to be great to have some fresh blood there, and to see how we present ourselves to them. Because when you get a new person at work, there is a bit of I have to be on my P's and Q's because we want to make this a smooth transition for that person. So it'll be interesting to see how we respond, and I'm excited to see tonight's episode because there's bits and pieces about it that I've forgotten. So it's always like watching it for the first time whenever we get to see and watch it live. So I'm excited.
Oh, that's great. And there's an upcoming episode entitled Wrath of Comic-Con. Are they is it about the New York Comic-Con or another one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I've never been and I want to go
Oh,
really bad, but gosh, I don't do so well in crowds. So I
oh,
kind
yeah.
of want to go with a vendor so that there's like I can hide if I need to.
What you have to do is wear a costume that covers your face entirely, and then you don't have to
There
worry.
you go.
There've
Yeah, yeah,
been many
yeah.
celebrities who've done that, and they don't tell you till
Really?
later. Yeah,
And we're
yeah,
there the whole time?
yeah. And
Oh,
they
that's
post
cool.
pictures later and say, "This is me," and people are like,
That's
"Oh
very smart.
shoot, I was right next to that
Yeah.
guy." Yeah, my brothers actually started Comic-Con, the San Diego one, not the New York one.
What?
They
That's
were on
so
the, well, they didn't
cool.
do it by themselves. They were on the committee, the original
Right.
committee. So
Wow. How
every
long
time.
has Comic-Con been around?
Well, the New York one I think was actually first, so a long time. I'd have to look it up.
Wow.
But I
That's
think it's
cool.
been like I think it was around like in the early 20s. I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up and double
Wow.
check, but my memory is not always great. The San Diego
Mm,
one is the 70s, the
got
early
it. Got
70s.
it.
So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I guess they have them all over, but they're all different, run by different people. So, but yeah, you should
Hmm.
definitely go to one sometime. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You guys look like you have fun on the show. You have any funny behind the scenes stories you can tell us?
Funny behind the scenes stories. There's so many. Um, John can be a bit of a prankster,
Mhm.
and he has definitely scared me a few times. But it was like one was pretty obvious. Like I saw him come down the hallway, and then I went back to whatever it was that I was doing, and then all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 boom. He comes running up to me, like this close. I'm like, oh my god. Well, that's a lot of fun. Sometimes we forget things or we leave things somewhere else and we don't remember where we left home, and or we find things in drawers in different parts of the set. So, but we don't really like go about setting out to like, ooh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna put
Right.
these what are those things called? The snake and the peanuts.
Oh,
We're not.
yeah.
We don't do things like that
That's
this
what the
season. We'll
characters do
see.
already. So,
Yeah, exactly. So we're
so
pretty chill.
Melissa's
Mhm.
character and her character's father used to do that all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
All
Golly.
right. Well, I appreciate you talking to me today, and I know you're busy.
Oh,
You have other people to talk to. So,
yeah. I'm so sorry that I was late. We could have had a
oh,
little bit more
no
time.
problem at all. I've been just sitting here in my dining room. You see all this snow behind me. So
Oh, wow. It looks so pretty.
it is, but it's all ice now, so it can't go out.
Oh, no. Well, be careful if you do have
Thank
to go
you.
out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you have a good one, and thank you so
You
much for talking to
too.
me.
Absolutely. Thank you for having
Okay.
me.
Thank you, Gary.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Suzanne. Appreciate everything. If you need anything, just give us a shout, okay?
Will do. Thank you.
All right.